Hey guys, it's Randy Couture. I play Toll Road, your favorite expendable, right? What would you think about getting a chance to feel, hold, even shoot some of the assault weapons that we use in Expendables 2? Well, today we're at the famous gun store in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we are going to do just that. We are going to shoot the weapons that we use in Expendables 2. Lock and load, you are not going to want to miss this.
This is Disneyland for adults. My name is Tony D, and I'm the chief gunsmith here at the gun store in Las Vegas. I've been in firearms virtually all my life. I'm a retired policeman from Rochester, New York, and I was in charge of the firearms training unit there. Retired, don't want to see any more snow, came out here to Las Vegas, and been in the gun business ever since. Here at the gun store, we're very, very famous for renting guns for all over the world, from tourists from all over the world, and it's one of the few places here that you can shoot something that you've seen in a movie or a video game.
I spent 6 years in the United States Army, and I got to handle many of these weapons. But before anybody handled weapons on the set of Expendables 2, we all went through extensive safety briefings. As dangerous as these weapons are to the bad guys, they're equally as dangerous to the users. Proper precautions need to be taken. Safety first.
We'll always point the muzzle in a safe direction. Make sure that you don't want to point it at anything you don't want to destroy. Know it's beyond your target. Bullets go through stuff, and you got to be careful what's on the other side. Always keep them unloaded unless ready to fire. 3 basic guidelines for firearm safety, and our range masters are top-notch. Most of them are all ex-military or ex-police, and they are all very, very well oriented in the use of the weapons that we have here. And like I said, safety, we want everyone to have a good time.
The first one we have here is called a SCAR. Made in Belgium, used by our U.S. military. This is a fully automatic weapon. It's got a collapsible stock, rail platform for adding lights and lasers and all kinds of nifty stuff.
The SCAR stands for Special Operations Force Combat Assault Rifle. It's made by FN, Belgium, and it's a very, very popular gun. It's used by a few of our military units here, and in the U.S. fires the standard 5.56 .223 caliber cartridge that our M4 platforms use. And basically polymer, collapsible stock, gas tippet type, piston type system. Very clean, keeps it the action very clean.
This is a 1911. Obviously, the name implies when this design first happened, and it happened with Colt back in 1911. This is made by Kimber. The one that you see in the movie Sly carries 2 pearl-handled 1911s, but everybody is knocking off the 1911 because it's a great platform.
The Kimber, been around since John Moses Browning invented it in 1911, and has been used ever since. Very few changes have ever been done to the gun. There's a lot of refinements, of course, but in most cases it's a very, very popular gun with competitive shooters.
The M4, this is actually the weapon that Toll Road carried, collapsible stock, nice short barrel. This is great for clearing buildings, any of the close quarter combat stuff that the military does. They like the shorter weapon because a longer weapon exposes them to somebody grabbing them from a place of concealment and taking their weapon from them. This is the same sight that we used, the red dot sight, that we used in the movie as well. One of several, and again, the rail system is great for adding lasers and all kinds of stuff.
The M4 platform, the M16 started way back in the 60s in the Vietnam era, and has gone through a tremendous amount of refinements and changes since that. And believe me, this is the Barbie doll of guns. There are so many things you can do with it. There's so many accessories that you can put on it. It's an amazing platform. Everybody is building parts for this thing, and this one here is a Knight's Armament upper, aim point scope. This is a full auto, obviously. Foregrip, collapsible stock. There are so many things you can do with this gun. You can put lasers on it, you can put lights on it, you can put infrared on it, you can put night vision on it. One of my favorites. You can do virtually anything with this gun.
The Italian-made Benelli shotgun. If you saw the airport scenes, you saw Hail Caesar, Terry Crews kicking some major ass with this. Pistol grip, a little bit different than your hunting version, but a very, very nice semi-automatic shotgun.
This gun is a sweet gun. It doesn't kick very much. It's a gas-operated, smooth shooting, uses a wide variety of ammunition with no malfunctions. Great gun.
Single action Colt revolver. If you noticed in the movie, Sylvester Stallone carried this as his backup weapon, and he ends up using it in several occasions in the movie. Carries it behind his back. When he runs out of ammo in his 1911, he has to go to his backup, and this is the one that you see him going to a lot.
Colt Single Action Army. Been around since about 1873. They're still in production today, and this is an Italian-made clone of that gun. Very popular with cowboy action shooters, and several manufacturers build this gun, along with Colt. Colt is still manufacturing it. It's a very, very popular gun with our foreign tourists. They love the cowboy aspect of it all.
The AUG looks like something out of Star Wars. Very common in a lot of movies, and a fairly simple weapon, actually.
Yeah, this was one of the first bullpup type designs that they used. The military, the Austrian military used it. And this is the first version. They went to an A2, and then they went to an A3 when they put a rail on it. And plastic, everything, the entire trigger group is plastic. It's a really cool gun. I mean, it looks very futuristic, very nice. The AUG means Universal Army Rifle, basically, or Gewehr rifle. This is a .223 caliber, also 5.56 millimeter. It's a bullpup design. In other words, the magazine is down here, and the empty cartridge cases come back here. It's very unique, very futuristic looking, even though it's been around since the 70s. Still in use today, and is still available commercially also.
What most of the bad guys use in the movie. This is an AK. The bad guys in the movie used one with wooden stocks, the older style, but again, a newer version of the same gun that most of the bad guys, and just about all the bad guys in a lot of movies, because it's a Russian-made weapon, tend to carry this weapon right here.
AK has been around since 1947, obviously. Every third world country in the entire world uses it, made it. This particular one is a Bulgarian one. Plastic stock, and this one is full auto, so we're gonna have a good time with this one. The AK-47, probably the most popular assault rifle in the world. Made in virtually every country, a third world country. Communist China makes it, Russia, Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary. It's even on the flag of the country of Mozambique, the gun itself. Very, very popular. You see it in all the movies. It's a very reliable, simple, well-made gun. Maintenance is very minimal on it. As far as accuracy goes, it's okay. If you had to take this against an M4, I'd take an M4 any day. The M4, you can shoot someone coming out of a barn door. With the AK, you'd be lucky if you hit the barn door. The HK G36, folding stock. This one is a semi-auto one, and the one in the movie had a shorter barrel. This is also a very popular rental. It's what the German military is using now, and again, very popular with the video games and the action movies. The HK G36 variation, again, this is a gas piston type setup. This one has an aim-point red dot sight on it, collapsible stock. Used a lot in the various action movies, and very, very popular.
There you have it, a small arsenal for Expendables 2.
That is a dead zombie!
This is our rental range area, and these are the guns basically that are for rent that you can shoot. Basically, these are the semi-auto versions over here with the shotguns, the FAL, the SCAR, the SKS. Of course, we have the Uzi, and then we have the belt-fed, the squad automatic weapon, the M249. And probably the most popular gun here. Is the greatest gun, nice gun to shoot. It's a belt-fed. We're one of the only few places in the world you can shoot one of them without having someone shoot back at you. All of these guns that you see here are commercially available. However, the laws vary from state to state. Here in Las Vegas, in Nevada, we're a very open state as far as the ownership of full auto and assault, what they call assault weapons. We're very, very open with that. This is a very gun-oriented state, and luckily we enjoy a lot of the freedoms that a lot of other states don't have. Unfortunately, as I said, some states are very, very restricted. They're restricted on magazine capacity. They're restricted on type, the configuration of guns, as far as bayonet lugs or flash hiders and stuff like that. It's a big mismatch. So if you ever do want to purchase one, make sure that you are in compliance with your state laws.
Here we go, guys! Ready, and back to action!
Okay guys, I hope you had a blast learning about some of these real-life awesome weapons. I know I did. This is Randy Couture from the gun store in Las Vegas. Stay safe. Peace.